Welcome to the Okotoks U15 Bonspiel for 2025 as the team step on the ice for the first practice.
Can't step on the ice till they tell us though, right?
First practice, you need to wait in the ring.
Playing on sheet 2 here with Team Bachek. And we got lucky today, and because we do so much volunteering between myself, Dawn and Chris and the boys with the live stream, we had this system set up. We just have to drag it out of the room and plug her in, and away we go. So.
First practice will begin shortly. Stand up, squeeze your slider. You may also slide, but please do not deliver any stones.
Halfway, then wait for him to go.
First practice, you have 9 minutes.
Kessler a little sideways there, but everybody else out straight and narrow. Boys are having a good time after coming off a 17-1 win, 7 ends over Royu. Now playing Team Senneker, who lost, I think it was 12-1 or 12-2 to Kennedy. Kennedy, who won this Bonspiel last year.
throw your last stone draw, please wait for the signal to throw. You may deliver your last stone draw with a clockwise rotation when ready.
Is Kessler feeling clockwise?
He's throwing the, yeah. And Max is throwing
One X or two?
one. They're very nice writing.
Thank you.
Max had top ball.
All right, we're just waiting for the measure to be completed here.
I think I had good rotation. Hey, Sunil. Three, four.
When your measuring is done, please prepare to go to your second last stone draw. Please wait for the signal. You may throw your second last stone draw with a counterclockwise rotation when ready.
So Kessler puts one in the 4 foot, and Max on the tiebreaker one puts it through the house. Struggling a bit here with last shot draws.
Second practice teams may make their way into the ring.
Or at least one of them is going to be less than 30.
Second practice will begin shortly. You may stand on the ice for your sliders. You may also slide, please do not deliver any stones.
It was black. It was black, right?
Second practice will begin. You have 9 minutes.
So that was their final practice stone. 1 minute remaining, and they'll go get set up for a last shot drop.
That's fine. It's probably underneath everything.
Practice is over. We bring your rocks down to the away and prepare for your last stone drop with a clockwise rotation. Please wait for the signal. You may throw your last stone drop with a clockwise rotation when ready.
So just a reminder that Kessler's threw one into the 8 foot, and then Max threw his through on the tiebreaker. They're saying no, so it must be heavy. Andrew makes his way out there for, oh, it's not heavy. They didn't sweep it. Can they get it to the rings? A lot of yelling out there. And it will not be in the rings.
All right, we're just waiting for the measurements to be completed. Once they're completed, we prepare to throw your...
So Bachek will have hammer, I guessed right, on your font on the screen there. But they will throw another one, as it'll be measure into the tiebreaker stuff for seeding later on.
You may throw your last stone drop with a counter-clockwise rotation when ready.
As this one settles in the back of the 12th, they'll do a measurement. As they make their way to the ice.
All right, once you have tallied up your distances between the two last drops, you may begin playing. Good curling.
They have hammer. They have
We're good. All right. Start of the game here for Team Senneker. As they're trying to throw up a center guard. They're calling top 4 over the audio. Oh, we lost something. There, that's good.
Lots of microphones around for some reason.
Hi, Don. How's it going today? He's over there talking into my
It's gonna be
Kleenex
hard
box.
for me not to swear.
He knows I can hear him. That one hits and rolls on out. Senneker asking for a centerline guard again. For those of you joining late, we got lucky enough to be on sheet 2, and because the boys do so much volunteering around here on the live stream, we pulled it out, plugged it in, and Okotoks Curling Club is gracious enough to let us use it. We'll throw up a corner guard here by the looks of it. Just going to sail a little deep. End up in the 8-foot, or in the 12-foot, sorry. Senneker asking for that centerline guard. Looks a little heavy for the center guard as they go to plan B here by the looks of it. Sweep it over a bit, maybe get some tick. And that's going to sail on through. Kessler gives it a sweep. And it's going to be removed from play. Hit and stick for Dylan is the call. Calling clean, so must be online somewhere. Hits and rolls. Right underneath their corner guard. Call for a double here by the looks of it. Looks like they're going to go outside in. should run fairly straight here. And that jams, leaving the Bachek yellow rock buried behind the red guard, or the red guard, and it's just biting. Gonna try to split the rings here. Good sweeping technique there by Southworth and Ingram. Nice weight by Miller. Kessler gets his wish of splitting the rings, just a hair deeper than the tee line. Senneker takes that one out. It's the call. First of the third stones here. Now that I got him back on track. That one's coming in. It's gonna hit. Roll just a hair to the middle. Nice shot. Kessler says let's do the same thing. Set into the hack. Nice delivery there. Needs some curl as it's a hair heavier than expected. Hard, so it might roll out here. If it gets any of it, nope, just misses. Senneker now calling for a guard in the house of that stone biting the forefoot there. Now we still got focus issues, just like when we were doing the Excel Cup last weekend. That ice is so shiny that the focus is off the roof of the shine versus the shine it's the people on the ice. So this one a little narrow and deep. Might set up a double here. Hit that one right in the middle. Just normal, he calls. This one might be nosing that outside one. Just bumps it on over a bit. Kessler tries to sweep that out, but it gets under cover. Sid's second shot. Senneker now, their first of the skip stones. Didn't see if they called a roll on that, but would assume a hit and roll to the left underneath cover. Hit and roll to the right wouldn't be too bad either. Split the rings. And the nose isn't bad either. Kind of just want to keep your shooter around for the two. it's going to hit the outside of it. And just move it on over. And it's going to lay right on top of that red one there, sitting in the back. Back to that overhead, and you can see that Bachek's lying 1. Senneker has the red second rock there that they're tapping their broom around. And then the third stone shot rock is buried behind that red cover, just biting the 12 in the top there. Kessler gets settled in there. Trying to make it by that guard there. They just rub off. Gonna try to roll that in. Leaves that wide open. Let's see what Senneker might do here. Not too sure what the call is here. It was more audible out there than the waving of the brooms. So if I up weight, so final red stone coming down here. Must be taking something out. Going for that center one. Hits it nose on. Now it's going to be tough for 2. Oh, no, they can. I guess if they get the draw, they're not going to get their 3. So Kessler elects to draw into needs full 8 foot for his 2. So yeah, it is just myself running the show here today. Trying to figure it out if I can. I think I'm doing not too bad. Like I always say, if you don't like it, there's a little X box in the top right-hand corner. But Caitlin Smith here, the better half of Dylan, running sound for us, but also updating curling zone. If you want to catch any of the other action on the scores, it'll be on there. You just want it cleaned. It's looking pretty good. Got to settle in the 8 foot. And he puts her on the pin for 2. So Kessler asked Max for a center line guard as we start the second end here with Bachek taking a 2 spot in the first end, taking that 2-0 lead. I'd like to thank our sponsors there up in the top left-hand corner. On the center line. No tick rule here this weekend. So that cannot be ticked off the line. Senneker electing to come in behind it there. That's the call anyway. This one looks like it's gonna give us that no tick rule. Kessler sleeps that one in. So they do have the option to remove or to put that one back, but because it's lined up, I think he might leave it, and he does. As you can see, they're lined right up, so center line guard still in effect, but buries that yellow rock in there, which is kind of what you usually do on your second stone, so saves them a shot here as Max is asked to come around again. Pile them in there on the dot. Looks a little heavy. Dylan trying to help that one over on the face. And it locks them together right there. As you can see, we got two buried right behind that center line guard. Senneker wants to put one beside it for now. Or they can talk about removing their guard. They're eligible to do that. It's theirs. So it sounds like that's what's going to happen, is they're going to try to remove that center line guard because it's causing them some issues of getting at those two-shot rocks from Bachek yellow. Peels that one off and kind of off the center line now. Dylan now has to draw in. Looks heavy. They call Andrew off of it. Looks like it's going to sit right on top of those other ones. A little bit of separation, a little bit more lock on, not too bad. Senneker now going to throw some weight at this. As they get set down here in the hack. And away they go. hold this one straight. Moves all those around. Did they get the double? Yes, they do. They might get that old double board. I'll see if I can get a shot of it here for you. Dylan now going to come in around that that other rock that's sitting out there. See if they can get in and around that one. Staying pretty straight. Actually, they're going to come up with a really nice guard of that one that's sitting back four in the center line. Very nice. Senneker is now going to say, let's come around that. There's room on the button for them to score. Got some good communication here. They're calling top four, I think, if that's the voices that I'm hearing correctly. We don't have the player's mic, but we got mics on either end of the... That's looking good. It's going to make it by the guard. It's going to come down and going to wick off that yellow and roll to the back, sit in the 12-foot. Top four, the call there for Andrew. Now that it's by that guard, they're asking Dylan to move it on over. Can they get a chunk of that red? No, it's going to roll. And that's going to be second shot, I believe. Senneker going to try to come around, sit on the button. Lots of backing there in the 12-foot. Looks heavy, or at least that's what they were waving, I'm pretty sure. Looks light. Unless she's inside. Now they're trying to scrub it by this guard. Just makes it by that guard. Gonna sit right where they want it. Right on the button or just sitting on there. Perfect. Room there for a Bachek rock, right where Kessler taps his broom. Andrew with his last stone here. Kessler just fell off the other screen. Don't have that on video. Want to get that one in there. Get it around. That isn't any good because blocks their path to that center line. Kessler did fall here, so he's looking to see if they moved anything. Senneker going to guard against that one that they have in there, not allowing Team Bachek in. Final third stone here for Senneker. Again, the wave. She said that last time, but had a really nice shot. That one's really light and gonna over curl. Bump right in between those two. What has Kessler got up his sleeve now? Try to get around and possibly outscore that. Senneker here with hammer in the second, down 2-0. Kessler delivers his first skip stone. It's a little wide. Trying to curl that one in. Heavy. Hang in there for third shot rock. Lots of room in there for another one, says Senneker. Senneker here with her first skip stone. And again in U15, it's male, female, play either mixed teams or all female, all male teams or any combination of, all play together. There is no male or female division. Just wicks off that red and rolls on out. Probably just a hair heavy on that one. Oh, it must have hit something and bumped it on back, that one in the front. The final of the skip stones here. Kessler says I got to put one on the button to eliminate them from scoring. Possible steal of one. Go take a look and see how close that one is. It's just biting the button. So that's what we're going for. Dylan going in on the straight side. Max in there to curl it in for the finish. Dylan plowing it, it's really light. They're both on it hard. This looks good. Now we want curl. As they get in there. And That's going to eliminate probably a 2 score, force them for 1. There is a little bit of room if you look at that back yellow just below the red. That's about how much of the 4-foot Senneker's got to get to for a score of 2. She gets settled in for her final stone. Get on that for the curl. You see it's wide. They got to get a piece of that 4-foot, and I think it's going to be gone by. 1 red. So Bachek with the hammer back now, as Senneker is going to settle in and get ready to deliver this first stone of the 3rd end. Looks heavy, they're calling it heavy. Kessler gets on that one, sweeps it to the back 8-foot, just touching the 12. Corner guard call here for Max. As he clarified there off screen, but just wants to make sure. Nice corner guard there. In line with the 8-foot. Ooh, that just kept going and over curled. Senneker here asking for a center guard. This one settles just outside the rings. Kessler calling to come in around that center guard on your left-hand side there for Max. Looking deep. Kessler trying to knife that one, slow it down a bit, but it is going to sail on out. Oh, look at that. It looks like he put that rock right back in where it needs to be on the graphic. Call is to come around and the center guard. They got on this one right away. This one's going to be light. Nuzzle up to that other center guard that's already there. Bit of a bounce off, and it's going to stay out of the screen, out of the rings. Only got one rock in play behind those two stones, asking Dylan to come in around the other side. Bachek here with hammer in the third. As the sweepers get on this one. Hard line. Let's see this angle, how close it gets. Just by, and it rubs a hair. Spills into the rings. Possibly just a hair light on that one. Senneker asked to come in and around. This one must be light as well, as they're on it out of the hand. Calling it all the way. See if they can get by their own guards here. Doesn't look like it. It's going to bump around a bunch of stuff in the front. Puts a big wall in front of that lonely red in the rings at the back with that biter at the front, yellow biter for Bachek. Kessler says, let's peel this stuff off. Opens up that center line, but does punch one back in. Woo. Come on, focus. This one looks light from my feel, but they're sweeping it. They're getting yelled at for hard. Is it going to even make over the hog line? Yep. Kind of puts up a center line guard, if you see here. Still can get at it with some light weight, but as Kessler taps his foot for a hog weight takeout. Looks a little hair tight on the ice, but he looks tight. Hard to see from my angle. I'm sitting off on sheet 1 behind this screen. Max now trying to cut that one over. It's past the guard, and he gets it. Only punches it to the 8 foot, touching the 12. Bachek line 1. Senneker with the 2-3. Draw in again here. Light. They're by their guard. Oh, actually, it's going to look pretty good. Now they're off. It's by everything. That one's going to settle in, touching the button. Very buried behind everything, as you can see by that shot. There was a bit of room between both that front guard and that yellow and the 12 foot. As they come around, but with any bit of weight, it's going to run a heck of a lot straighter here today. Kessler says, well, let's put one in there, and then possibly, if it's heavy, bump it. If not, then it's set up for maybe promotion later. This one's light, way light. Makes it across the hog line. Want to get that one out of the way though. That's our overhead view. Lots lined up as we have a timeout here.
At the beginning there, you're playing with fire. You either make that shot, draw around, or if you don't, there's a big shit ton of money.
Oh, Don owes $20.
Yes, right? You don't have that. Probably practice one sooner than later here, and you're going to be lucky to give up one here. Otherwise, are you going to run?
So you heard it there from Coach Don. It sounds like they're going to give up at least one, even with their hammer. But trying to make sure that they don't give up more than one, which would be a good steal for Senneker to tie this game up with at least one, as they're going to try to come in here again and see what they can come up with. Little light on a couple of the draws there for Bachek. Put him in this defense mode. Senneker with a slight advantage here in this end now. That one looks heavy as they don't touch it. See if they can maybe get some bounce off this yellow that's on the side of the 4 foot. Oh, that one slowed down and cut. And it just skinnies by that one. Is it going to get in enough for a second shot? Nope. as the front end comes down, they're looking at how can they promote something in there. There's lots of yellow at the front that can do that. As you see there, Andrew kind of seeing about a 4 rock run back. All kind of lined up. Get some rocks moving anyway for Kessler's first here. See if they can't do something. Yeah, so that's looks like what they're doing. Kessler's lining that one up. So I better tell my cameraman to get ready on the big weight hit here. See if I can keep up. Kessler gets set there in the hack. Oh, it gets some movement, but now Senneker's line 3. A little bit of a stumble out of there. With her final stone. Trying to stop this promotion here, but not sure what Kessler's going to do now. Give you the old split screen and see what the options are. Try something. Here's that last shot of Kessler's. Oh, just gets through and out. There, now at least I know I can do replays on this machine. As Kessler gets set. Trying to promote red onto yellow, I think. And he's wide. But does he get enough? Gets enough to eliminate one anyway. That's going to be a steal of one. Take a look at that last replay. He's wide as it comes in, just a little bit off. Gets
angle,
enough to
else he would've
eliminate
had actually pretty decent
one
shot
anyway.
there.
That's going to be. As we get set here for the fourth end, Senneker steps up and says, I want a center guard tight. Sorry folks, wrong button. That one's going to go into the house, sit on the forefoot. Kessler calls curl, but now straight. That one's going to roll on into the wings. Does it stick around? Nope. It's going to stay in play, but out of the rings. Over curl off the center line, but a center guard anyway. Kessler calling there for one in the rings from Max's second stone. Looks heavy as Andrew's twirling his broom there, and Dylan and Andrew stop walking by it. It's heavy, but not overly heavy. Is it going to settle down? settle down for a biter. Maybe. Let's go take a look at that one. Hard to tell from that angle, but there you go. These cameras are right over the button, or just back of the button, to be honest with you. The club has their overheads right on top of the button, and these ones are just off. It gives you a perspective. Hard to tell. Well, it doesn't matter if that one's in or out. That red is out counting. Might come into play later on. Dylan now has to come in around those guards, or that center line guard. Andrew plowing that one. So plowing for the first half, they say, is just as effective as sweeping. So now they're calling Max for some curls, so he must be a little wide. The weight looks pretty decent as they come in. If they want anything, they want some curl. And that one's going to stay fully open. So just a hair wide. Senneker thought might go in behind that, but now is calling for a takeout. All right. That's going to be on their own red, I think. Oh, no, it made it. What a great shot. Punches that through, misses all the stuff in there. Bachek in trouble again. Has to go for a double here. Oh, all right, there's Bachek with hammer. Dylan with his final stone. Gets that one out and gets the double, and the double board moves over. I'll see if I can get a shot of this old double board that we've been talking about. Nobody seems to be grabbing it, but yeah. Try to take this one out as well. And that one promotes their own in there. As we look at this one, let's see if I can. Oh, did they get the double board? Yeah, they did. So Dylan earns them the double board. So right there behind Andrew. We're gonna see if we can get Tennille over and explain the double board for us. So there's a prize involved, and I think whoever ends up with it at the end of of the draw. Ooh, and that punches that one right through, but gets collected on that catcher in the back. Senneker lying 1, Bachek lying 2nd and 3rd. Senneker lining up to remove that yellow rock, that second shot. Might need to have another double here before trying to curl that one over. So I'm going to lead the rock here. Gets it and in on out. Sticks around. Senneker line 3. Did she say she's coming? So we'll go with my rule. I think whoever has that doubles, I was trying to get to Neil Bachek, organizer extraordinaire of this Bonspiel, to come explain the doubles board. I didn't read the rules, but it's just something added for the kids. If they get a double, ooh, and that one misses. If they get a double, they, at the end of the draw, so if somebody else gets a double, they'll move that board off ours and over to their rink, and whoever's left with it after everybody's done wins a prize or gets to pick a prize. So yeah, it's there's that doubles board. And it's yellow, so I think there must be a yellow on one side and a red on the other. All right, as we get settled in here for the skip stones, again, Bachek with hammer, but Senneker here delivering their first skip stone. Already has 3 red rocks in the rings. Bachek gonna probably be forced to 1 here if they can make enough room to score on Kessler's last. But this one wicks off, pushes one underneath and rolls out into the middle. Senneker now lying 4. A lot of rocks there. Kessler electing to hit that one, and if he rolls to Andrew's right, he can kind of be semi-buried for at least a second for first shot on this one, and then hopefully it still is an opportunity for 2 here. This one has to be bang on, might get the double. If that one jams on the back right. He's in tight. Dylan has to hold this one straight. Let's see if we can get that line. And here's the roll. No roll. No double, no roll. Bachek does lie 1, but it is open. Wide open there for Senneker to remove. As Senneker settles into the hacks here for her last stone with a wide open yellow Bachek rock. Needs to take that out and will lie at least 3 or 4. This must be wide. They're asking her to curl. It's got it, but it's might roll on out. And it rolls to the wings, but leaves Kessler the full 8 foot for to count his one. Nice tight game here. Both teams making some great shots and missing a few here and there. Kessler settles in for his last rock of this end. Has to catch all of the 8 foot against 4 Senneker rocks. Looks light as they both get on it. Oh, now they're off. Bit to go here. They need to get it into all of the 8 foot. And those sweepers need to build that one on the right. And they do. 1 yellow. As we have a 4th end break here.
Thank you, boys. Guys, you guys need to make some shots. My God.
Oh, we'll shut Dawn off there because they're standing right by the mic, and we'll give them their privacy. But Dawn did say they got to start making some shots. All right, folks, back after that fourth end break there. Reset our cameras angles and get ready to go. We got our mics back on out there. Don said he was shutting mics off there. Also said that his team should probably make a shot here and there. So center line guard here for Mac's call. Hand a bit wide there. Got room, so it means he's a bit wide. So if you're going to sweep it, it's probably going to be a curl. Looks pretty good, actually. Except it might be a hair deep. And that's going to go into the rings, so it's free game. She just said trying to hit it. Flop in either side.
It's getting cold over there.
Dawn's cold out there.
Yeah. Where's the plastic there?
That one's going to over curl. And just rub. And on out the back. So Senneker here with hammer in the fifth. As we go through the lead rocks here. Must be a hair heavy. They were calling for a guard, but ooh, sorry folks. They're gonna get some bump and run. Set up a nice double there. Senneker here with a pretty easy double, just hit that thing right in the crotch. Big weight. Got to keep it straight. It's got to be just off that center line. As it just bumps that yellow, second yellow, into the 8 foot and lies and biting the 12. Now Dylan has to come in around all that stuff at the front end. They've been sweeping that kind of right after the hog. It's got enough steam to get around it. It looks like it. And where is it going to stop? Top 8. Very nice shot. Takeout call here. to be on their own red. Did they? Oh, no, they missed it. Pokes that yellow out the back, and Kessler's here looking at that. Looks like yellow. His shot rock. Do you do anything with it? Or do you come in around? He wants to hit that and roll in front of his yellow. A little bit lighter weight than I was expecting. Looks pretty decent. Oh, they're going to come across the face of it. Move some stuff around. Senneker going to remove that yellow in the top 12 there. Pushes that one back out and just bites. Kessler wants to hit that. Straight back. For Andrews first here. Dylan flips on over to the hold the straight line. Kessler calls curl. That's going to nose hit. Gets his double though. They remain on the old doubles board that you see there in the background. They get to keep it. They don't have to flip it. Senneker here now to take out that yellow rock, and call was to roll in behind. This one's a hair light. What is it going to hit? Gets the yellow. Does it have enough to get it out the back? Yes, it does just. Nice shot. Bachek lies one. Does he think he can get in behind there? If you hit it thick, maybe. And then you can bounce underneath. Pushes that red one further away so it can probably not be chipped in if needed later on. Final third stone of the end here. Change the call here. Want to take out that one yellow one in the middle there and roll in behind cover on the center line side. Here's the call. They were just deciding which side of the stone or they wanted to come at it with. this one looks like it's over curling. Might get their red. Promotes that in just a little bit. Bachek lying 1 and 3. Senneker with their red rock is the second shot stone. Looks like Kessler's electing to come in around behind all that stuff. Moving on to skipstones here in the 5th end. Senneker with hammer. Trailing Bachek 3-2. Kessler gets settled in. Cleans his rock, talking to the guys on the front end and sweepers. So this here is going to come in around that center line guard. Looks heavy. Looks like it's going to skate on through. Well, that leaves it open for Senneker. What are they going to do? Timeout. That's what they have there. Couple options are hit your red, push back onto that yellow behind it. But I don't think your shooter rock is going to stay or even be in there for shot, so that might be the shot you take on your last stone. See what they have here. Looks like that's what they're going to do. Option would be maybe to come around first and then do that one on your second one. Because as soon as you do that, gives Bachek an option. Because you'll be lying one red wide open on the edge of the 8-foot. We'll see what happens here and then see what Team Bachek decides to do. They're calling curl, so it must be a bit wide. That's what they did. But their shooter didn't roll as far as I thought it would. But they do have a double option here. Need to at least get that one bite in the 8-foot. Trying to see. Oh, did they shut the mic off out there? I lost both mics. And myself. Hello. Got my sound crew on it. See what goes on. I got stuff coming out. I just don't have it coming out of my ears for some reason. Okay, good. All right. Looks like they might be going for a double here with the way that broom is put. Got Dan the Iceman sitting behind that right there. Make sure everything's running straight. So you want to get the one for sure. Roll on over. Bachek lies 2. Get high fives all around. Might force Senneker to draw in for their 1. Very nice shot there by Kessler Bachek. Senneker here with her final stone at the end. They haven't touched it. Doesn't look really heavy, but it doesn't look light either. As Andrew Southworth gets out there, got it. And that rolls on out the back. A steal at 2 for Bachek. Bachek with a fortunate miss there. Well played on by both teams. Final stone miss there by Senneker. Allows that steal at 2 for Bachek to take the lead 5-2. Senneker will have hammer here and even ends now in 6, but trailing 3 by 3. Max settling into the house there to await Kessler's call of more than likely a center line guard. Plowing that, or Andrew plowing that one for Max. Wanting a center line guard. I would assume with a 3-0 or a 3-point lead, Kessler's going to play it a little cleaner than normal. That one's a little deep. Got the center line, just a little heavy. Senneker is now going to take that one out. I think Kessler's strategy usually in this one is it doesn't much matter, especially if you're down by 3. You still got to put up those corner guards for those secondary points, but we'll see how this one plays out. A miss here or there. Change the end anytime. How many viewers do we have, Caitlin? For this afternoon draw, live from the Okotoks Curling Club. As Senneker tries to get that one and they move it. Both skips out there, rolling both those out. Only 9 today, what's with that? Caitlin, you're one of them. Only 8 others. What else is going on? The Scotties are going on this afternoon, so maybe there got some people watching that one. Max with his second stone here. Got to get Judy on the mic here, see how she thinks grandson his work is doing today. Max's grandma Judy coming into the broadcast booth here. Max put that one in the 4-foot. Coming in nicely. Again, a hit. It's going to roll into the wings. Looks like we have a final there. Landry, I don't know who they were playing. Landry beat Northcott. Oh, Northcott 13-0 over Landry in 5 ends. Sorry folks, I was getting you the update there. Give you this view as Max tries to get Dylan's back, and nice shot there. One lonely Bachek rock in the house, and then one just underneath that red fonted rock. Yeah, so Landry must have had a bad game because they good team and one-handedly in their first game. Lost to Northcott substantially, 13-0, 5 ends. This one's coming into the house rather nicely. It's going to sit down for shot rock. Yes. No, it won't. It just a quarter of a rock too heavy. Something for Kessler to sit on there. But he's going to split the rings because he's already sitting his one. Dylan has to put one on the other side. Nice shot there. Guess Coach Don's "you better make some shots" comment is pretty good. It's a long, wide double. Doable if you're probably a heavyweight Kevin Cooey Pro or Brad Jacobs, but pretty hard for these kids at this age to get a double that wide and that flat. Senneker again here with the hammer in the 6th. Delivers that stone for a takeout. Colin Hurry, is it going to get it? Chips it. Does it get on out? Yeah, just enough to get it out. Spills the shooter out. Kessler asking Andrew now with his first to split the rings like Dylan did and put it on the tee line. As he lets go of the rock. Must be light because they're getting on it. Dylan plowed it for the first half and a bit, and looks like it's going to be in the rings, but it might be top of the rings. Got to get that one to bite, and they do, but it isn't going to be. It'll be for third shot, so that'll give Senneker the option to go after that shot rock there on the right-hand side. Which it looks like she puts the broom down for now. Thought she was looking at the other one at first, but probably the right call. Little hit and flop, so your line up your reds would be perfect for them, especially with the hammer. They'll have one, count one with backing. Needed that last Bachek rock to be first or second shot rock and come up a hair short. This one's going to be really light. And they're actually coming in behind that, but I thought it was a takeout. But they run that one back, and it's fourth shot rock. So Kessler has a few options here now. Without hammer, he elects to tuck it in around the corner guard. Now he's heavy. Light on the first one, heavy on the second one. Now if Max can cut that one in around, maybe sit it on top of that red. No, that's pretty good. A little deeper than they wanted behind the tee line, but does sit for shot rock. Senneker here lining things up. Calls for the freeze in front of that one, which is a pretty good call. Trying to get her two here in the sixth end. Final third stone delivered. As they're trying to sweep this one, as it crosses over that center line. It ain't gonna have enough juice. They're trying to make it hog so they don't have to deal with it, but it's gonna make it over that hog line and guard those two yellow stones, which is not what they wanted. Kessler now saying, well, let's go back around there. I would assume he wants it in the 8 foot, but so over there on the left-hand side of the screen in the 8 foot is kind of where I think the call should go. Tucked with different angles of those two yellow stones that you see there on the right-hand side of your screen now. First of the skip stones. They're not touching it. Now they are. Calling top eight. Now they're going to try to get it there. As it slows down and top 8, just probably not as buried as they wanted. It kind of hanging out there now that you can see it. They wanted that about a rock to 2, or a rock and a half to 2 rocks to the right-hand side. Max just bumped that rock, but I don't think he moved it anywhere. Senneker now going to try to come around that rock. That was just delivered by Kessler. Sitting the 4-foot, buried is be pretty money for them at that time. If they achieve that, I think you're going to see a run back from Kessler. If they leave it hanging, Kessler can get at it. Now they're on it, trying to keep that one straight. It's going to be light. And that's going to over curl. Now they're trying to over curl it so it doesn't bump any more yellows around, but maybe wiggle between. So I'd assume Kessler will leave that one there and try the same thing, come around his. Kessler looking here at which one might be shot or not shot. That's like the 4th shot or 3rd or 4th shot. I don't think, yeah, he can put one there, make that, oh, I don't mind the option that he called. He can also come around and make them draw to the button. He can sit top 4, call it the 10 o'clock range, or he can leave it at about the 1 o'clock range in the 8-foot, which allows that draw path back to the button a lot wider. They tap both places, but we'll see what happens here with Kessler's last rock for Team Bachek. Shooting yellow stones, currently leading 5-3 without the hammer in the 6th end. They're cleaning that one. Calling it a hair heavy, so this might be the back 4-foot option. Dylan to hold that straight. No, curl. Hold that one straight. He's going to get the rub. If we get that rub, he might get over where he wanted to. But he leaves look there, it leaves a lot of that 4-foot in a big path. That one in the back left corner is the one that is currently shot rock, which is about 3 inches outside the 4-foot. So just gotta get better than that one on their draw. Last rock here. That one comes in. It is heavy. And it's going to sail on through. That is going to be a steal of 1, 2, 3 possibly. I think it's going to be a measurement between that one that she's standing by and this red one in the bottom right. I think we're probably going to grab some sticks. Some 2 yellow for sure. I don't know, what did they call there? Three. We got a count of 3 there. Steal of 3 yellows. Senneker retains the hammer, but down by 5 now. Gessler calls top 4. Lindsey Ingram now going to get in on the mic. Your kid's shooting. He's doing well. Look at him on the big screen. Should we get the booger cam going for him? Get right in on his face. Try to hold this one straight. He called top 4. Hair deeper than top 4, but back 4 it is. That was to be a center line guard, but just makes it on over. Off the center. Max here, trying to guard probably that one in the rings. Dylan with his hands in his pocket, so it must be heavy. That one rubs off, and it's going to settle in the back 12. By that guard, it should tuck it around very nicely. Want it to bite. Some great secondary scoring points right there for Senneker. Mostly buried. Calls a hack weight hit for Dylan. Gonna roll in. Gotta get to Dylan quick here. He's always quick in the hack. Focus. The computer is going nuts. He's on that top guard. It'll end up having to go back. Get you back there. As they kind of can see the little mark of where it is. That's about right. It had about half a rocket coverage. That one comes in. Comes a guard. Sets up a whole bunch of wacky angles that Bachek cannot use. Bigger weight here. Trying to peel. So just clean that one all the way. Nice peel and out. Looks like they're going to try to take that yellow Bachek rock sitting in the back of the 4-foot out. Final second stone here for Senneker. There is a timeout, so
Nose gets two.
try to keep that one straight. It's looking pretty good. The weight is down, so it's going to start curling. And if you look at this, it's going to rack in on those ones in the front. Ends up splitting one in, but a lot of coverage there for that one lonely Bachek rock in the back. He was going to call for the double. They don't have the double board. It's over on sheet 6, so maybe they want it back. But I think I don't know if the double's the call here. You're up by 5, but without hammer, but you are lying pretty buried. But it is behind the tee line, so that might be why he's calling it that way. No double, but he does push that one right by the 2 yellows in the back there. Bachek lying first and third shot rock, and Senneker there with their lonely 1 red in the rings, sitting second shot, but gives them now an opportunity to come and sit back on top of that one right on the button. That one's really light. Is it gonna make it past the hog line? It will. That's gonna guard nothing way over here in the wings. There's just nothing on that side. Kessler asking to peel that one. Coach Don here gonna call a timeout.
At some point here, we don't want to give them shields, right? So how are they going to get to? There's one there. They're going to make that shot eventually. And if they ever roll behind, that's probably what it is. So what are you doing here? What are you trying to do? Peel this way?
Just like right there. Top one.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you can ever get maybe that.
Peel it into there.
Yeah, and try and get both.
All right.
I think that's
Yeah.
a better option.
All right.
Gotta throw it. Definitely normal or peel probably.
Just peel. Because it's a straight peel from the line.
Gotta make sure you get on.
Well, as we have them sitting right beside the mic there, we get some good audio, and looks like it might be going for a double peel here.
Try and get that one too.
Yeah.
Just sliver that top of that one. Might have to go to our other view to get some angles here for you folks as it comes in with some big weight. As that one slivers. And it gets it. Look at that. There's the old double again. We get that double board back. Very, very nice shot there. That's all they care about is that double board. They want the hubba bubba double bubble, whatever it is that they get for it. Senneker now chasing that one in the back forefoot again. Well, and they're going to get the double. So they got the double, and they're going to flip that one on over to red.
Oh, look
So
at
there
that.
you go. See, it was that is it. There we go. Double board, flip to red. So one lonely red sitting back button, fully open. Kessler now getting back to the hack there. A bunch of high fives. Should we get Judy and Lindsay on camera here as she takes a picture? Huh? Look there. Say wave, Judy and Lindsay. I did. He said get my good side. There we go. Dylan's trying to hold this one straight. Nose hit. Little roll to the outside. Senneker here getting the hack for her first stone of this end. Pretty clean house. Lying 2 Bachek rocks. She delivers this rock. Looks pretty good. Now they're gonna go straight. Looks pretty good. It should be a nose. Just a little roll to the other side. Kessler can hit this one a little bit on the outside and roll under that red guard there. Sitting the 8-foot makes it a lot harder for a hit and stick, or forces them to draw to the 8-foot for their one. If they do that, they'll flip that hammer back to them. Playing here in the 7th. Final stone for Kessler. Max curling that one. Looks like it's going to be fairly good. Nose hit. It rolls just over underneath that 8-foot. It's open, but still have to flirt with that 8-foot, or the one that's covering the 8-foot corner guard there. Final stone here. And this autofocus does not want to work today. Oh, it's because my computer is so slow, and this one is looking. Oh, they were lined up for a draw, and this one's going to be short. It looks like a steal of 2 again. Steal of 2. And they're going to shake hands. Final score there, folks, 8-2 for Team Bachek. Back on the ice in about an hour and a half. Well, they're back on the ice in an hour for warm-up. Not too sure who they're playing or what sheet we're on, but please join us back at 4:30 for the 3rd and final draw. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed the professional